This is why we advocate for framework. So along the way, business is just about making better business decisions, right? And the things that I know now, there's no way I could know them other than time and experience. And I'm sure you would agree with that. I was watching HGTV this weekend, and like binge watching it, which is crazy because I really don't watch TV. But on this particular episode, I thought I'll give you some context for the point I want to make. The lady's husband was disabled and they were modifying the house. And in order to get the room and be accommodating to the husband, they needed to turn the garage into a room. And so she was excited about it until she realized, oh, shoots, I'm losing the garage, right? So then she goes to the designer and said, well, I would keep the house and I'd be like, I totally want to do this if you can give me a garage. She said, that's really not possible with what we have here, with our budget and all of these things. And then she goes to her and says, well, can you at least do a carport? And so the designer comes back to the homeowner and says, yeah, I can do a carport, but this is what it's going to take. And so the lady, the homeowner just like lost it because she's like, that's too much for a carport. I mean, it was extensive investment and then also time. And what the designer told her was, you're looking at this from an aesthetic perspective, but what I want to do is build something within the foundation so that we don't have problems a year, 2 years, or 3 years, which is going to cost you more down the line. And so the reason I say that is to piggyback off of what you shared about, as a CEO, you get to make the decisions, but I also think you have a solid framework to make decisions within. So it's actually not just making random decisions. It's more like you have now a process and some ebb and flow to making decisions for your business, which ultimately will lead to your success. And so I immediately thought about that story because the lady's like, just put a carport right here, right? Do the cheapest, fastest thing. And the designer's like, I can do that for you, but that's going to hurt you. We have to think long term. And so they were able to work something out.